for, easement to drain sewage affecting, title, drainage, deposit and plan, all annexed to the contract. A 1964 subdivision saw this residence come to life, and it's a display of very, very clever architecture. As Richard Patterson said to me earlier, find me another home that would be better to live in for your family in terms of the way in which this home just opens out to the gardens. If people want to live in Roseville, they beg for a quiet street. If people want to live in Roseville, they beg to be up within walking distance of the station and amongst the very, very best homes of the area. When people want to live in Roseville, they want sun through their property, and when people want to live in Roseville, they want flat land. Every single credential is met in this blue ribbon offering today, and it does it in spades. It is just a presentation of a home that gives you the abundant living space, all the living space that you need, from the formal space to the casual space. The fact that you have young children, growing children, older children, family who come around and stay often, or people from overseas who come and stay with you because we're getting the light, the morning sun, the daytime sun, the afternoon sun through the residence as well. The accommodation of the home is superb. If you need 5 bedrooms of accommodation, it does it effortlessly. The 3 bathrooms arranged, the beautiful balance in terms of the home, the way in which it's configured, to every single room has a meaning of the property, and every room has substance. It's stunning. All those things come into play now when you're looking at an 815 square metre parcel where every single millimetre of that property has some sort of great use and nothing is wasted. It is ahead of its pack by a country mile. Little wonder that it's 23 years in one family's hand. That must be testament to the quality of life that's been enjoyed in this home. The baton's ready to be passed. Who's going to open the bidding? Who's got an opening bid and offer? Where do we begin? This is a sensational home, and deserve it of your best bid. And the one thing I'll leave you with in Gerald Avenue, the great thing about Gerald Avenue is this unstinting consistency of quality homes in this street. Who's got your start and opening bid? I would suggest if we could say something like 3.6 million to begin the bidding, and it should do that very, very comfortably. If you know Roseville and you know how hard it is to get something that ticks every box, you'd give me that. Is it $3,600,000? I'd ask you to start the bidding there, and off we can go from this point. The interest in the home has been consistent and very, very strong. 3.6? That the sort of feeling, that the sort of opening bid you might have in mind. I could well have asked for more. I could have asked for 3.8. I could possibly well have asked for 4 million to start. But anyway, 3.6 is your opening bid. Are we ready, prime, willing to make that opening bid? 3.6, somewhere around there. Would you give me that as a start? If you're a little bit soft at that figure, it might well be that you're here at 3,550 or 3.5 million. Would you post that up as your opening bid? Have I $3,500,000 to open the bidding here today? We should have lift off with 3.5 million. The written down reserve we had 3.5. Thank you. The bid is 3,500,000 with lucky number 38. At 3.5 bid, the bid is $3,500,000. We're underway. What I hear 3.6. 3,500,000 bid. Isn't it amazing? Quiet here. And you know that the tennis courts, the playing fields, Roseville Station is an easy walk away, and the bidders. This is a sanctuary in every way, shape, and form. At the end of the cul-de-sac, has there 3.6? I bid 3.5 million bid, the bid is $3,500,000 in the opening bid. Would you dictate your next bid at 3.6? Would you show me that now? What's the feeling, sir? 3.5 bid, the bid is $3,500,000 are underway.
3.55?
My word, thank you, sir, and politely put that. The bid is 3,550. Do I hear 3.6? I bid $3,550,000 bid for now. What about this super aspect? 3,550 the bid now. The bid is $3,550,000. As there $3,600,000 to move on. I bid $3,550 on the gentleman's bid, and the bid is 3.55. I'm asking if you bid at 3.6 or more. 3,550 bid. The bid is $3,550,000 now. 50,000 more to rally you into 3.6. 3,560, and the bid is $3,560,000. I've got $10,000 more for the gentleman, and I'd love to hear your bid, sir. 3,560 the bid now. The bid is $3,500.
So it's 356? 3,570.
3,570. The bid is $3,570 now. Thank you for the bid. I bid $3,570. Who else lines up with a stronger bid now? The bid is 3,575. 5.8. $3,570,000 bid. I bid $3,570,000 bid for it now. It's a line of two in the bidding so far. Others have registered a bid. Your hands can go up now. I bid $3,570,000 bid for it now. The call is here. Sir and madam, if you'd like to make it 3.58 or higher, $3,570,000. 58, and the bid is 358 now. Bid 3,580,000.
359.
59. Thank you. The bid is 359. Do we make it 3.6? Bid $3,590,000 on the gentleman's call. The bid is 3.59. I asked for the bid of $3,600,000 and I have it. I bid 3.6 now. $3,600,000 bid the bid and 10. 3,610 bid the bid is $3,610,000. If at any time, David, you'd like to alert us to where things are going here, the bid is $3,610,000 on the gentleman's call against the parties to the left. David?
Properties on the market.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know we are selling at the fall of the hammer. The bid is $3,610,000. That's correct, Richard? 3,610 bid. The bid is $3,610,000 of I-20.
Where's the bid?
3,6 there.
Yeah.
3,610 if you'd like to advance. 3,6 bid. The bid is $3,600,000 bid for it now. We're on the market. We're selling. I'll call for $10,000 or more. 361 if you'd like to make it. I bid $3,600,000 bid. The bid is $3,600,000 bid. Here for sale. That's your call. Have I 10 to go on? $3,000,000.